Hello.
Hello.
I think it's getting too cramped here. It's about time me and Omgefors sign off here.
Likewise, everyone signing off as well.
Yeah, it was fun trying to bridge the time. Hopefully everyone has their answers, the questions answered. And if there are still questions left, Doomsday and Gits are ready for the next 5 minutes to talk about the match and everything you guys want to know, and then probably get into the match for the exciting match of Poland versus the United States. Good luck and have fun. Thanks everyone for watching, and good luck and Doomsday and Gits.
Yes,
Cheers,
also
guys.
from behalf of me, thank you for watching and good luck as well.
Okay.
Gotta say, those guys put in the shift there. Good guys, man.
Yeah, they managed to hold off a bit of time there with the chat. That's what you need
Yeah, man.
to do in those transitions between matches when there's literally nothing to talk about after like 10 minutes of concluding the game. But yeah, we do have Poland and United States. It is the finals bracket and the winners bracket as well. So it's not the grand finals for those who are confused. It's just the finals. There will be a grand finals on Sunday. So coming to this one, a very, very big game indeed. Doomsday, what do you think these two teams are gonna bring us today?
This one's a hard one to call. Goes without saying that these two are probably the overwhelming favourites to win the tournament. The US have looked nigh unstoppable until this point, it's got to be said.
Yeah, both teams very, very strong in terms of what they can play, very flexible as well. They can basically pick anything and play everything. So actually going into like map pools and stuff, what do you think some of the strengths for Poland is and some of the strengths for United States are?
Well, as you said, both teams can cover a lot of these maps. Although, because this is of course grand finals, the maps are going to be pushing even the best of both teams here. So it's imperative they pick towards what they are feeling good on. Poland have a really strong double time contingent, but the double time pool this time around is a little bit unorthodox. There's no sort of current meta high approach rate DT that a lot of those players are gonna, or they're hoping for at this stage. Apart from Kyrie, Kyrie is a bit weird.
Yeah.
But on the same token, both teams have those players that can do those more technical DTs. I think the US are going to have a stronger performance on Kyrie though, but Levid, the faster DT, was probably going to be more of a Poland pick, I think, when it comes to that DT pool.
Yeah, especially with Rafis on the side of Poland. Very well known DT player. We do have warm-ups coming through, I think, soon. So let's hope we do get this started quite soon because it is best of 13.
Yep, this one's probably going to go the distance, I bet. But yeah, when it comes to this map pool, really, it's so difficult. It's just going to come down to what the teams have prepared in terms of their lineups beforehand, or how people are feeling. Because even if you're usually good at, say, high-end hard rock, I mean, night of nights you can fail at the end. You got to be comfortable, so it's how they're feeling. And of course, we ain't gonna know that until we've seen them play a bit. We'll see which one can bed into this huge match quicker.
Yeah, and we're gonna see who's gonna pull out the bubble man in these two teams.
Yeah, man. They got a bit of a something to live up to after what we just seen from Bubble Man.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing, like, you're part of the team, so can you just tell us, like, a little bit, like, what happened in your team? Like, what did Bubble Man actually do to do that?
What did Bubble Man do? I'd love to know. I need to ask him. But yeah, Bubble Man, he's good at video games, and he showed up and he was good at this video game. For sure. Not much else to be said, really. Bubble Man just had a hell of a game.
I mean, he literally farmed like 540 PP in the tournament finals map pool.
Yep.
So
don't think I've seen, like, when it comes to just straight up performance score, I don't think I've seen a score worth more than that in a tournament, let alone the finals of World Cup. ridiculous from him. I hope we see it tomorrow, of course, because we are against South Korea, which is going to be a tough match. But yeah, fingers crossed we can get that again from Mr. Bubbleman. But I guess we'll see. That's tomorrow. Fingers crossed. But this time, though,
definitely gonna be an exciting one tomorrow against Korea. How are you feeling about that matchup?
I think we'll have a good chance against Korea. I mean, with the players they've got, naturally they're going to be a challenge against anyone. Like, I think on this sort of map pool, on paper, the Koreans are probably one of the stronger teams, maybe even the strongest in my personal opinion, down to like an individual level. But the way UK's been playing, I think we can give them a good game. So we'll try and see what happens.
All right, fair enough. Okay, looks like we are getting into the first warm-up, and I believe it is Poland's pick. Looking at what the song name is, it's Polish, so yeah, it's Polish warm-up.
If it wasn't already obvious from, well, what it is, Poland love their spicy warm-up. They love them. Gotta go with something left field. So if there's one team that know how to use their warm-up slot, it's Poland. Gotta say, I mean, Poland have done a good job at intimidating, haven't they? Over the course of this week, it almost feels like every member of their team's been going around getting top ranks in all these map pool maps. They've been running around and getting FCs on like Kokona Sose and all these maps.
I mean, well, the Polish players have always been capable of playing almost anything. It's just a matter of if they're lazy or if they really want to farm. Both teams really scary players, so it's really down to the effort they put in, much like what we've seen Bubbleman did. So
yeah, for sure. It depends on how they do in a tournament setting. It's completely different, isn't it?
Yeah, it really depends on how they're feeling on the day and what they're comfortable with, what time it is, and basically how much they practice. If they're not feeling confident, then it's gonna be a disaster, because at this stage you cannot afford to make any mistakes.
I think Poland's definitely put the work in though, for sure. I mean, I wonder if that was intentional. They went around and got all of those higher ranks, so the teams yet to face would look at the scoreboards and they get hot under the collar. It's like, oh dear, they have all these high ranks. Can't be a coincidence. All these Polish players popping off on map pool maps on the week that have been played. Doesn't seem like any other team has popped off as hard as Poland has this week on them.
I mean, I think I saw a Wilch Q double S on one of the maps. Was it on one of the hidden maps? I actually don't remember. But I remember playing a map that was related to this finals map pool, and I saw Wilch Q double S on it. So yeah, they have been putting effort in. But the question is, what about the United States?
That ending, though, on that map seems so calm, seems so innocent, and then those zigzag streams. Wonder who mapped that. Piggy, maybe? Piggy makes maps. Occasionally, he's a map.
He uses maps for the warm-ups.
Yeah. Seems like whenever I see him play solo tournaments, he tends to pick his own maps for the warm-up.
Yeah, we do have the United States getting the warm-up next. I haven't played this one before. Probably.
Don't think I have either, actually. But I mean, I've played maps for this song, but this one's, I think it's new to me looking at that diff name.
Well, yeah. I think there's a quite well-known song, probably, but not this maps version. I'm not quite familiar with this one. Probably with more tricky patterns, I believe.
Yep, US's warm-ups up to this point have been fairly standard stuff. They have been picking stuff to actually warm them up. So I imagine this ain't going to be no exception. We're seeing Xarius join for this. Like, that probably tells me that it's a bit spicy, this. It's going to be quite technical. Xarius is their technical player. Generally comes in for those maps that no one else really feels too comfortable on.
Yeah, both teams just swapping out the players so that everyone can warm up before the real game begins.
You don't want to be jumping in on this map pool with some doubts. No way, you don't want that.
Oh, no way. This map pool doesn't give you any room for error. And we did see a match earlier, Korea against Taiwan, that went to tiebreaker. And Tengoku was played. Korea coming out on top on that one. I mean, Tengoku overall in this finals map pool, many people have mixed opinions about it. I think these two teams playing Tengoku wouldn't be much of an issue, considering the skill level of these players.
Oh, I imagine they'd be able to manage it. Question is, would they want to chance their odds on it? That'd be kind of brutal. I mean,
yeah. I mean, this could be a very, very close match, so anything could happen, really.
One player actually that I'm looking down to do well in this one, and I'm itching to see what he does, is Idki. The way he popped off last year in the final, and he generally comes out for the harder maps, so this is his time to shine. I wonder how he's going to do.
Yeah. I mean, if it does get to tiebreaker, hypothetically speaking, who do you think will have the advantage?
Yeah, it's hard to call. It depends on what happens beforehand. The state of the last few maps, last couple maps before it hits tiebreaker, the momentum there is going to be important on a map like Tengoku, where it's an uncomfortable map to aim. So if you're confident, you're going to be a bit more comfy in those weird patterns, and if you're not, you're going to be a bit shaky. So, depends.
Fair enough. Oh, look at the HP drain on this. Not much to say here, besides players warming up.
I say, looking at this version, this one looks very standard actually. I thought it was going to be
well, we didn't hit the chorus yet, so let's not get our hopes too high yet.
That's true. I shouldn't say anything yet, should I?
You have these maps, which are pretty standard, and then suddenly at the end, it becomes very, very wild, and they just go crazy with the patterns.
I wonder if between these two teams specifically, will we see Made of Fire?
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be a very spicy pick.
Will we see it? I mean, it seems like that's getting permabanned. It seems like that's just a map that no one's comfortable on, but the thing is, these two teams have players that are going to be comfortable on that. I wonder if we'll see it.
Yeah, I mean, players like Wolf especially, gonna be used to these kind of maps, and you gotta wonder if it's gonna be a viable ban on the side of the US or on the side of Poland, because you can't just expect one player to carry at this stage. You need the whole team to be playing well.
Yeah, Poland did ban Switched on Lotus last week, even though Wolf wanted to play it. It was a team decision because they didn't have a strong team for it. So certainly, if anyone's going to ban it, it's going to be Poland. But who knows? Who knows? I do think it's going to be banned by Poland. But I hope they choose something else, just because I can't see any other matchup not banning Made of Fire.
We did see Idki perform quite well on the AR8 hidden as well previously, but this is a totally different beast Made of Fire. I mean, the aim required for that map is just insane. Yeah, pretty standard map for warm up here.
Definitely trying to prepare properly. Not leaving anything to chance here. Can't blame them. And that is that. Nice S rank there by Xerius.
Xerius, yeah, with the S rank there, going ham on the warm up is certainly gonna boost his momentum in the real matches.
Yeah, I can be feeling good about that.
Alright, so we're gonna get rolls from the captains. Hopefully.
Who's going to take the role? Very important consideration. Who does the role?
Yeah, let's see who's practiced those roles and who hasn't.
Of course, at this point, both teams get just one map to ban, so the loser will ban first and the winner picks first.
Yeah, Praxia rolls 24 for the side of the US. He is the captain, I believe. Or is it actually Toy?
It's a Praxia.
I forgot. Yeah. Okay. Shout out to commentator by Monko2K.
Hell yeah, shout outs to my boy Monko2K.
Hell yeah.
Good guy.
Monko's my boy.
Damn right, dude. Still waiting on that Poland roll.
Welsh Q needs that luck. He needs to roll higher than 24. Can he do it? The suspense is real as we wait.
He's going to want that higher roll because he'd rather ban second. See what the US is banning out.
You can see, we can visualize how Welsh Q and Praxia are staring at each other with Tumbleweed going across.
Yep. Waiting.
Any second now. Any second now.
We're getting him in now. Just gotta get the captain to roll. So Vilchku needs to step in to make the roll happen.
Any minute. Oh, here it is. And today's lucky number is... Oh, 7!
Well,
that's not good.
Not ideal, is it? Not ideal. So that means that Poland will be banning first.
Well, not this time. The US actually rolling higher than Poland with a 24 beating out a 7.
Alright, so we'll see if they go for that low AR hidden. It makes sense to what they banned previously, and it would be a decent ban against the US, really, as you said earlier.
Yeah. I mean, it's just not an ideal map to play in not Tiebreaker in the tournament. Made of Fire. Very specific skill set is needed to play such a map, and if not all the players have it, then you might just ban it. Or they might actually leave it open and risk saying maybe the US doesn't have all the players they need to play that map either, so they could do that as well. That might be more risky.
this is just looking at this map pool. It's hard to see either team having a significant advantage on a lot of these. Perhaps maybe the technical side is going to be leaning towards the US. Seeing maps like Ryoushi no Umi no Lindworm in the no mod pool will be a good one for the US. I say things like Kyrie perhaps as well, decent for them.
Yeah. All right, we do see Welch Q ban Made of Fire, so there's the hidden gun.
Yep, just fall in line with their previous ban though, so fair enough.
Yeah, pretty expected one. I think it was bad match today. Was it bad in your match? I didn't actually see. Because I know Korea banned it. Yeah, okay.
So that's 3 out of 3 bans now for Made of Fire. Feels bad, man. And
yeah, not really a surprise there.
That's an interesting ban though, but one that's probably makes sense. Levid is banned by the US.
Yeah, I say that makes sense. They don't want to risk the double time against Poland.
Yep, the speedy one. The speedy AR8 is going to be a good pick for Poland, and the remaining DT will be okay for the US. So. Definitely 2 bans that do make sense. So fair enough. That just leaves more to chance on these wildcard picks. Because there really isn't much here you can say one has the advantage over the other. It's all going to come down to what we see, how the momentum swings.
Yeah, looking at the bans here, I think the United States actually have more confidence in the map pool. Since looking at Poland, they went with a safe ban, banning what they cannot play. But whereas the US banned something that is against Poland, so probably the US feels a bit more confident in terms of what they want to play. But it looks like the first map that is picked by the US is going to be Double Time? This is Double Time pick. Oh. For Wolf to play it's kind of on the technical side of things.
And the lineup for the US as well seems suited to high approach rate play. Monko and Toy going to be fine on this. Idki isn't necessarily a speed player, but this map ain't too fast BPM wise. Praxia is versatile enough to step in on most of these and should be okay.
Right off the bat, we see Piggy and Monko 2K missing at the same spot, so neutralizing the score there. Praxia does miss as well. So it means that the score advantage goes to Poland early on. But The accuracy not doing so well for Poland at the minute.
It's a long map, this as well. For a double time pick, this is a long map. It's within about 3 minutes. So, plenty of time to get used to it.
With the combo reset before the spinners and A-star missing right after. Score is pretty close, but in favor of the United States for now. Almost halfway through the map. The score is just slightly in favor of the US.
Yep, 2 FCs to 1 in favor of the US. Toy with some really solid accuracy. 98.5 as we reached halfway. Technical player stepping up, and Idki as well following suit. Of course, Rafis, the DT cornerstone of the team, he's trying his best, but it's out of his hands right now, really.
Yeah, you can see Rafis' cursor shaking, but he is feeling the nerves alright against the US. Really nerve-wracking. And right now, he's really the only one with the FC. And if anyone on the side of the US breaks, if 2 of them breaks, it's actually Toy broke.
Yep.
If Idki breaks, then Poland has all the chance to come back here since recovering in comp as well as A-star.
Yeah, Idki's on his own against Rafis here. Idki is certainly one to keep his cool. I don't think he's going to be too nervous, but it is all up to him.
Oh, Wolf actually missing a lot there.
That score difference is becoming increasingly scarce though, as the rest of the team follow up.
Piggy, A-star, and Rafis. Their combo is making up for the... Oh, but as I say that, Piggy and A-star misses.
Yep, almost there. They had a little window of opportunity, but Idki getting the job done right off the gate.
Oh, Idki misses. I don't think there's enough map for Poland to come back from this one. Even Rafis with the FC, with the that's from Wolf, Piggy, and A-star.
Yeah, Monko and Apraxia had a strong final half. They both had 1k combo apiece.
Yeah, Rafis breaking that at the end. We'll see for the United States taking the first one.
Yep, they will take their own pick. Seemed like it'd be a good pick for them, and it worked out to be solid final half combos from Monko and Apraxia, and Idki with a nearly 2k. Solid stuff from the Americans here. You do have to take your hat off to Rafis, though, for that full combo. But it wasn't enough for his team.
I think he slightly broke near the end there.
Oh, that must have been right at the end then.
Yeah. Or might be just my client.
I think you're right. But like, it's so close. I think we can let him off.
Yeah, but either way, United States taking that first pick. Great momentum with a great start. So it's coming off right now with Poland. Can they answer back with the pick of their own?
Yeah, that was definitely one we thought would be a strong pick for the US, so they couldn't take the break point, but that's something you can just chalk off as being an accepted loss. That was a hard team to beat with that performance. When an FC ain't enough, you know it's going to be a hard one to beat them.
Alright, we do see Wilsh Q coming in, so we're going to see a hidden or potentially a free mod. Oh, we see Polygon. The memes against Toy is real.
They've been doing the homework, haven't they? Toy's not a fan of this map. But I imagine that someone will take his place happily. So that's not going to be a problem. Yep, straight in there with the hidden. The Vilchku entering the room was an omen.
Well, Toy actually not doing so bad on this map. He does have a hidden score on this in top 50, so I'm not sure what he's complaining about. I guess he just doesn't like the map, but I think he still can play it pretty well.
This one's a very volatile pick though. We've already seen a team-wide fail on this, a tricky technical stream map, lots of wacky stream spacing, and the final half goes into full-on quad jump streams where we've seen a whole team fail at one point, so it's a volatile pick, a risky one.
Yeah, Toy praying that in chat. Pray for Toy. Less RNG. I mean, this guy doesn't really want to play this map here, but he has no choice apparently. He's sticking in for this map. No one's swapping out for Toy.
Yeah, he's stuck with it. It's on his shoulders. Seen some interesting swaps actually. We're seeing Fiery Rage and Digital Hypno joining for this one.
Yeah, they're two pretty handy technical players and alternate players, so pretty handy on these kind of maps.
Yeah, for sure, Fiery Rage has some handy technical ability. I do wonder how Hypno is going to be.
I'd say Hypno is pretty similar as well. Not many people know Hypno as a really good high rank player, but in tournaments he can perform to as good as any of these United States players in the roster, really.
Yep. On the Polish side, we are going to be seeing, of course, Vilchku joining and Mr. Boom.
We do see Vilchku having an early miss, and Toy as well.
First half for this map is noticeably easier than the second half, but still no slouch.
Oh, Vilchku and Mr. Boom. Struggling in combo there, Vilchku feeling the nerves.
Vilchku and Mr. Boom found a few breaks here and there. Toy had an early break, but was recovering it well.
Oh, Wolf. Oh, actually the whole team of Poland breaking. Meanwhile, Digital Hypno, the only person with the full combo left.
You're not lying when they say this guy's good at this stuff.
Yes. I've seen him in other tournaments, and he has performed very well on technical stuff. But those streams, messing up his combo there, he does finally miss.
Yeah, this ending is so nasty. Building a combo on this part, I wouldn't say impossible, but it takes a very special kind of player. Unfortunately, no one will get all the combo through that, and that's going to suit US down to the ground.
All right, so we don't see any fails, and the United States actually picking a win from the Polish pick. Well done to them.
Top score going to Digital Hypno, stepping in, getting the job done.
Yes, Hypno, the carry for the United States.
The miscounts on the Polish side are pretty good too, but the accuracy suffered a little bit and they did struggle to get some combo. Vilchku and Mr. Boom not quite matching up.
Yeah, it's also the mind games as mentioned in the chat. When you feel very confident that you're gonna win against the other team on this map, it just gets you, and when you start doubting if you're actually gonna win, that's when you kind of mess up. And I think Vilchku struggled a bit there in terms of the mind games. And yeah, US coming out on top on that one, taking the second point of the game, looking pretty comfortable here with a 2-0 lead, having the next pick being theirs as well.
Pretty safe pick by the US. This fastest crash.
Yeah, I think this is the only free mod which we could potentially see hidden hard rock on. This is a pretty standard RLC map, so lots of kick sliders.
Yeah, of all the maps in the pool, really, this one is probably the most comfortable one, I think. So,
yeah, US wants to go safe here. Oh, Monk, go 2K with the Chinese. It's just weird when you can't understand what he's typing. He's just typing watermelon, watermelon, very big watermelon. And Japanese.
that sounds like the US team, to be honest. That sounds like normal for them.
And Monko typing fiery rage. Well, you can translate it as Baka, but yeah. Oh well.
Hell
the
yeah.
US being the US, having a fun in the chat.
Yeah, man.
I mean, if it's any team to have fun in the chat, it's gonna be the US, isn't it?
I'm not seeing any hard rocks on this one. Full hidden compliment. Piggy returns to the squad. As does Monko 2K, replacing Toy. This map is quite speedy. Some speedy burst streams and some tricky kick sliders, but apart from that, pretty standard stuff. It's quite a long map.
Yeah, Idki actually struggling with some combo here. Missing here and there in the beginning. Giving Poland the lead here in the beginning. Hopefully he can recover as the map goes. He does have the hidden mod on.
Yep, plenty of time. Some of those early jump patterns duked him a little bit, I think. And it's easily done. Lots of jump patterns that sort of overlap on themselves. And you miss one, it's easy to miss the whole pattern. So I think that's what he did there.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. Idki actually going with the hidden. I would expect him to actually pick Hard Rock, but guess not. Fiery Rage with the miss of his own. Right now, 2 players already broken on the side of the US. Meanwhile, Poland still holding a 4-man full combo against 2 on the side of the US. Prexy and Monko 2K trying their best to hold their combo, but right now Poland looking on the stronger side in consistency.
Here comes the more kick slidery section. Lots of tricky slider patterns here.
Oh. We do finally see some bricks instead of Poland. Wop Wolf Wolf and Welsh Q. So the full combo advantage has been neutralized. 2 against 2 right now. Piggy and Rafis versus Aprexia and Monko 2K.
Coming out of that, pretty much even. Although those smaller combos definitely gonna push US slowly towards the lead. Should be enough to take it as long as they hold on.
Yeah,
Pretty
you're recovering combo there. Coming up with a 1000 combo right now as we head towards the final quarter of the map. The scores are flickering left to right. United States managing to pick up that lead right at the end there. Wilch Q will find a miss. That will just make the US come back at the end here.
Yeah, strong comebacks from Fire Rage and Idki. Literally just a little bit of adjustment needed and Idki was comfortable.
Oh, and Wolf. out of all people, Wolf finding himself missing will mean that US actually winning this pick, although it did look like it was going to be Poland's for at least half of the map.
Yeah, that Kickstarter section tanked a few of the combos, and the US holding completely calm, taking it easy, and they will take this home. A really strong comeback win and a really strong performance on the whole. Look at those combos they're rocking.
Yeah. Holy, the US almost with everyone full comboing. Fire and Idki with just some silly misses in the beginning. Aprexia and Monko 2K with the full combo. On the side of Poland, we have Rafis, the only one with the full combo. Piggy missing there near the end. Yeah, US will secure the second pick, and it's going to be 3-0 when we actually see a sweep from the US against Poland. I doubt it, but...
Oh, I don't know about that yet. We're only 3 points in, although that's a performance that's going to give the US a lot of hope going into this. That was a huge win. Like, the Poland performance was good, with two near FCs by Piggy and Rafis, but wasn't enough to beat this US team. Certainly the start they were dreaming of for the United States. Poland going to do to stem this tide?
I mean, looking at the US performance today, just going ham, everyone, with the consistency here, but we are running out of consistency picks, and we're going to get to some more spicy picks. So we're going to see the specific skill sets of some players showcased, and potentially some that might cause the team to doomsday, if that's the right word.
Yeah, well, that's all they're going to need. Like, once you get to the latter half of a match like this, and the only things left are those picks that just make everyone cringe a little bit, it's like you need those special players. So Poland have those individuals. You know, Wolf, he's been here, done that. He might come strong in the latter half when everyone else is having issues, they're getting stressed. But so did the US. But in terms of those fairly easier picks, of which, like I said, there aren't too many left now. We've seen some exhausted in the early stages. The US come out on top on them. There is the handsome free mod, which is still relatively safe remaining. Amazing Break is fairly safe as well. And Pack Hero between these two teams, yeah.
Wow.
Not
we
this
see something out of the box. It's going to be, how do you pronounce this? Here it goes. Ryoushi no Umi no Lindworm ignores extreme. How's that?
Solid, yeah. That's a solid effort. That's better than what I could do. So there you go.
We did see Bubble Man, of course, getting an FC on this in the previous game. This is a very alternate heavy map. Very technical as well. So not surprised to see Digital Hypno to come back in, and we do.
Wouldn't be surprised to see another FC here. We have people in the room with full combos on the leaderboards.
Yeah. I mean, certainly Xarius is capable. Wobble Wolf Toy. I haven't looked at the leaderboard, so I'm just guessing.
Yeah, big personnel swap for the US. Really switching out the roster for this one. And certainly after that previous performance from Digital Hypno, wouldn't bet on him to have another strong one here. Although this one is certainly a whole new kettle of fish compared to Polygon. Much more awkward aim patterns really define this one.
Yeah, it is a no mod pick as well, so I think here, this map, combo really matters instead of accuracy. I mean, at this stage, accuracy is not all that important anymore because the maps are getting ridiculously hard. And we already see players missing in the beginning on those alternate patterns, the space streams.
Yep. I mean, Wolf has an FC on the leaderboards. He's certainly going to be hoping to get close to that today.
Oh, when you say that, he's the one who missed. No FCs inside of Poland. Accuracy is the only one holding full combo on the side of the US.
The general style of the weird patterns is pretty consistent the whole way through, although the longer single tap streams come in the second half that we're hitting now.
Yep, but combo is very important here, and Accuracy is carrying the US right now with his full combo, because no one else has a full combo left. Okay, I went too far, I'm sorry.
They were hitting the hard part, I mean, it's fair enough, but Toy though, and Rafis as well, comboed quite a bit of that.
Oh, as you say that, Rafis misses the whole section there and actually fails the map. We are heading towards the end of the map. Does he have time to recover?
It's not going to matter anyway, I don't think. With Fiery's combo, they can't bring the score back. This is going to be going to the US. In the end, it was a Toy carry. He has the top score on this map, but it was a really strong team performance, really, on the whole. Xarius showing up with that early combo to really push his team in the lead in the early runnings, and Toy and Fiery kept them there.
Everyone not above 500 combo. Xarius with the 523. We see a lot of 300s and 200 combos. Wolf, 198 combo. We can see the difficulty of this map. So, yeah, that was quite insane to FC. But Bubbleman did it, so I guess there's no excuse. You see next pick straight away from a US, and it's gonna be Hard Rock. Maybe you should read the title of this one.
Okay.
Since I did the last one.
This is Arohi Kakuzetsu Thanatos on Rinde.
Yay, you did it. Clap.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is gonna be, I think, quite similar to Lindworm, except this is faster and the 1/3 patterns.
Kinda, yeah. It's definitely another technical map.
Yeah. More streams on this one.
Yeah, quite a few streams to deal with and some linear single tap patterns, but the real difficulty spikes come in on those 1/3 tricky patterns that you take a lot of finger control to nail properly, and have some awkward aim patterns you got to try and nail all the way through the map.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really hard to get accuracy on this one, especially on Hard Rock and Scorby too. I mean, the only double S we have on the leaderboard is Biko. I don't know how he managed, but apparently he did.
Yeah, it's a crazy score that. The Biko hidden Hard Rock SS on this is legendary. For good reason, this map is very hard to accuracy. It's really the hardest part of this map. Like, to combo, it's one of the easier maps in the pool, but it's really hard to get a consistently high accuracy on.
Yeah. I mean, not just the map itself. I think this map was kind of iconic back in the day. It's quite a popular map, I believe. The Rohi maps and the Rin maps. Well, when Vocaloid was still a thing back then.
Yeah, back when every other ranked map was Vocaloid, yeah.
Nightcore and Vocaloid. That's all I see in the ranked section back like in 2013 when I first started playing.
Good God, it's all there was.
Yeah,
okay, but maybe not. But there was a lot of it for sure.
Yeah, and Two Who as well.
Oh,
I think there were more Two Who maps back in like 2012.
the thing is, they never stopped having Toho maps ranks. Like, even to this day, you see loads.
Oh
don't you?
yeah.
You have a whole tournament of Toho maps at this point.
Probably we can do a Two Who World Cup.
Yeah,
Just Two Who maps.
they make it happen, dude.
Yeah, let's talk about the match though. Piggy with the early miss, but recovering combo. Everyone else still holding the FC, but we are gonna head towards the hard parts. We do hit the Ki, the snapped 1/3, then we do see Toy getting a miss on that one.
Yep, the first major break, really. The next 1-3 claimed 2 Polish players.
Yeah, traded one drop full combo against 2, so advantage to the US right now. Wolf, the only one holding FC for Poland, and breaking in the middle of the map is really not a good thing for Poland. That's when the
Yeah.
score multiplier is like in the middle, so breaking that really hurts the team's score.
Piggy and Wobble full far, holding on to their combos, but they're certainly way behind right now.
Yeah.
So- Yeah, by the time we hit this next hard part, they're going to be a good 200k in advantage. Maybe even 300k.
More of the free combo part before we hit the second Ki. Play is doing decently on Accuracy actually. That might soon change as the second Ki kicks in.
Yeah, the accuracies of Apraxia and Toy are really high for this map.
Praxi Toy with the 99, insane. It key bricks full combo. Oh, but so does Wolf.
Oh, damn, they needed to hold on to those high combos they had. Only Piggy remaining, he's not going to do it alone. This is a US point again, there's a speed up at the end, but I think it's not going to matter. This is a pretty huge win for the US team. Once again, what a ridiculous performance these guys are having today.
Yeah. The US coming out really strong today against Poland out of all teams. They're gonna get 5 points to 0 for Poland. That is not something that I predicted, I would say.
Yeah, I don't think many people predicted this.
Holy
one-sided match.
Monko 2K with the perfect combo on Hard Rock. I mean, that score right there just says it all for the US. Their consistency today is monstrous.
Certainly an impressive one for Monko. Even out of a team that had some solid runs all the way, and Toy getting a 1 miss, but 98.7 in a tournament.
Yeah, Toy with a ridiculous accuracy. Just overall as a team, United States doing, I think, more than what we've expected today against Poland.
Piggy's got things on the line. He's gonna have to make something happen here. There's still time. They haven't reached match point yet, but Poland are getting hammered by a ridiculously strong US team.
Smashed and threshed.
That's the thing.
by
Poland
Team
haven't
US.
been. Poland haven't. They've been playing decently on the whole. They've been playing well. But
Yeah.
the US have shown up so well.
Exactly. Poland. I didn't expect them to up to the stage, but the US. I mean, I really don't know what to say at this point. As for words.
Well, we're not done yet. Let's hope Poland can bring it back.
Yeah.
Like I say, we're not at match
Needs to
point yet.
recover. Needs to recover here. Poland with a more consistent pick. With amazing break. No more odd pick for Poland. of alternate patterns.
Yep, I'd say this is one of the safer picks. It's a fairly comfortable alternate map, some tricky jump streams and some tricky zigzaggy aim patterns. The ending is really nasty and even failable.
Yeah, the ending, surely, if you don't keep your nerves right, you can fail that zigzag stream.
Yeah, for sure. But apart from that, at least the first half of this map is pretty comfortable. Some room to try and get a foot in here in this first half, build some nice combos, and try to out-consistency the US here.
Yeah, it's really the second half when the map gets a bit more spicy with the spacing. On the side note though, I do really like this song. So I'm glad it's played here.
You're not seeing much of a personnel swap, only seeing Fiery join for Monko. But apart from that, looks like it's as you were. Poland staying with the same 4.
Yeah, I mean, Fiery Rage, very strong alternate player, so no surprise here playing this kind of map. Actually, the beginning could potentially mess some players up. And already we see Rafis, as I say that, breaking on that spaced stream.
This map hits just over 2,000 combos, so that early break from Rafis is probably going to be negligible once we hit that harder ending if he holds on. A player like Rafis for sure could combo that ending if he can get himself together.
Oh, excellent. Breaking combo before the Ki.
That might hurt him a little bit more though.
Oh, Apraxia breaking as well.
Yep, for sure this chorus is harder than the other verses around this section, but still breaking before the harder ending it's gonna sting against this level of player. Advantage US though.
Yeah, right now, Piggy wobble both the young ones holding full combo on the side of Poland. Meanwhile on the side of US, 3 full combos, Idkey, Fire Rage, and Toy. So, combo advantage pretty much in the US favor. Any one of them breaking could mean Poland has a chance to take this one. But not with that break from Piggy.
Another difficulty spike in this chorus, and again the US looking really strong again.
Look at the US, everyone holding combo except for Apraxia on that space stream.
Yeah, Rafis and Wobble Full far holding really significant combos, and as we approach this ending they could be very valuable, but they're against 3 full combos reaching it. They need to hope for 3 breaks.
Yeah, we're heading towards the end section when the map really gets crazy.
There's a small window of opportunity for Poland. This ending gets really nasty, and they do have significant combos, but they need an implosion.
Still 3 full combos inside of the US. I don't think anyone with full combos in the stream is gonna be too much, I think. But if we do see 3 full combos, that's gonna be very impressive.
Oh, Well, I mean, at this point, the score ain't gonna matter.
Yeah, I mean, Itchy's still holding on to that FC. Can he do it?
And Wolf as well. There's two.
Yeah, Wolf. Oh, and Itchy. Did Wolf do it as well? I didn't see it. And Wolf as well.
We see
double full combo.
Hang on, wait. Can we go and get confirmation about what happened there? I think we saw 2 fails from the US team.
Did we?
I think we saw fails from the US, which flick it over to Poland.
Oh.
Yes, Poland do take that win. Despite the ridiculous score advantage, that ending is not to be underestimated. Look what it did to them.
Yeah, Fiery Rage and Toy failing that at the end, despite holding most of the combo for the US. And that's pretty unfortunate there. And Poland will take the first point due to a throw, I guess, from the US.
Well, I mean, you're failing on that ending. I guess you can't really call it a throw. An unfortunate circumstance. We'll go with
very
that.
Unfortunate. It's really brutal ending.
That's such a shame because that team performance from the USA on that map was something to behold, but it all went in an instant, and now it's Poland's chance to try and make something happen here. They do dodge the match point, but by the skin of their teeth. Wow. We do have to give props though to Wubble Wolf and Idkey though. Well done to those guys.
Yeah, full comboing that map is just crazy. Okay, we do see the other free mod.
They're going with another relatively safe pick, this. The Handsome free mod. Quite a jumpy map. Some tricky double little jump patterns. But really, apart from that, this map is quite all around and fairly comfortable in comparison to the other maps. Just have to beware of the solo near the end, which has some really weird 1/3 patterns. Some weird 1/3 streams and sliders. But apart from that, pretty standard.
United States are on the verge of match point here, and if they do take this one, immense pressure will be on the side of Poland, but too much to worry since Poland will drop out to losers bracket. They're still not out yet if they lose to the US, but that means the US will guarantee themselves at least second place in OWC 2017.
Yep. Even despite that Poland point, you do have to say the momentum is very much in favour of the US, but they're not done yet. They still need to dispatch a very strong Polish team, at least twice more to guarantee that final spot. And of course, we see Vilchku coming back into the room on Hidden. He is a Hidden main. The mouse player.
Oh, Waxon breaking that for Poland. Combo advantage early on to the US once again. Oh, Rafis as well. That is not looking good for Poland. You have to wonder how the Polish team feels right now.
It is quite early on, but I mean, yeah, it's going to hurt because they have lost. I mean, on a map like this, those combos lost are going to hurt, I think, against the US team that's been on form consistency-wise. So, but they do still have two full combos, so they aren't out of the woods yet. They need to hold on there and try and keep their cool. So we're seeing a little bit of lag on stream. Apologies for that. Apologies for some of the lag you're seeing. Looks like Wax On might be having a few lag issues.
Yeah, he's a bit behind right now. The match is still going on, so Waxon.
Let's go wait for his client to catch up.
Yeah.
He can get there. Yeah, even though the trickier, weird part of this map is that 1/3 section near the end, I don't think it's something that's going to bother these two teams much. It's going to be about nailing those jumps, really. Avoid those silly misses on a map like this.
Oh, Wiltshue breaking his combo there. Which will mean the United States gonna run away with an even larger lead right now. We do have 1/3 of the map left. Fiery Rage Toy still holding full combo. Wolf just missing there with his high combo.
Yeah.
Oh, and looks like the last high combo has been broken. Rafis. Oh. Uh-oh. Everyone on the side of Poland has a combo reset. I think that's game over for Poland.
Yeah, with 2 FCs and that combo from Praxia early, you can't see Poland returning from here. Looks like this one's going to the US and they are going to be on that match point. Again, their consistency has just been a step above Poland's today. And that's not to say Poland have had a dodgy game, it's just that the US have had a great game. Not much else to be said, really.
Yeah, Toy the only one holding full combo. I mean, United States has this one in the bag, and Toy will find a full combo on this one with a 99.52 AC. Insane accuracy.
Idke having a bit of a smoke show there. It's like, it's fine. It's fine. My team's got this. No problem. No problem at all. And there we go. Wrapped up. And it is 6-1 to Poland.
Are we going to see another
to the US.
7-1? Yeah.
Not
US.
to Poland.
Are we going to see... Yeah, we're going to see another 7-1 today. We did see it earlier on with Germany against the United Kingdom. Because the United Kingdom winning 7 and Germany to 1. Germany is out of the tournament, but the UK is still very much alive. Yeah, probably going to face one of these two teams if they do manage to beat Korea tomorrow, I guess.
Yep. And I mean, if the script goes the way that it went earlier, Elemental Creation is the map, of course, and that is what they're going for.
Oh.
The no mod streamy pick of AR9 speedy streams with awkward aim.
AR9. It's not a very mainstream map that you see these days. One of the older style kind of maps with the approach rate 9 on high BPM, so quite read heavy as well.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah,
It's just the aim patterns, they're really awkward to play. They're not comfortable. You really have to be on point with your snapping to manage them. And on top of that, of course, dealing with space streams on AR9 at high speed. It's very much a reading map as much as it is a stamina map. So I'm expecting players like Wolf to shine on this. Even though he's not necessarily the fastest streamer, he should be capable of doing okay on the jump patterns and the shorter streams.
Well, Raph is as well as pretty much capable of this kind of thing.
Yep, for sure.
Outside of the US, we do see Xerius coming in. So probably Xerius feels more comfortable than Toy on this. Meanwhile, keeping the other three intact with no changes.
Here we go then. It's match point once this gets started. Praxia is lagging out a bit, I think.
Yeah, I think
Sorry about
Apraxia
that.
lagged.
Yeah, it looks like his client is having second thoughts about this one.
Just to keep the suspense. Will we see another 7-1? That's the question.
I mean, we'll soon have to see.
Wait. Where's the fourth player?
Yeah, it looks like that was a DC. So, if I recall, that means that there will be a restart on this because they did disconnect in the first 30 seconds. So we'll be getting this one underway once again.
I see Hypno back in the lobby instead of Apraxia.
Yeah, we're getting this one restarted. Just more suspense for this match point. Time for them to lose their warms so they can't do the streams. That's all it is. Okay, you can just blame Comcast. Blame Comcast for that. Xerius getting destroyed by his own ISP.
Well, Apraxia's not going to play this one, I guess, due to that disconnect.
They're getting Digital Hypno in instead. And here we go. Now we are getting it underway. Match point for the US.
Was that early miss from Waxon? Or just like some slider end breaks?
Are you still going? I see the first breaks are going to be going to Mr. Boom and Digital Hypno on those streams. And now we're beginning to see some of them drop, but we're seeing a lot of people holding early combos on this actually. Solid start from some of these players here.
Fire Rage also breaking combo.
There's first streams and we're seeing 5 full combos remaining. 3 of them on the side of Poland.
Oh, and Raph breaks one of them.
And it key. So it's 2v1 in terms of full combos as we approach the second half. It gets more streamy here. Key with the accuracy, but the miss. Marty unlucky, but Xerius holding really well with accuracy as well. And that stream section completely brought everyone off, apart from Wolf and Xerius.
It's the only one, and Xerius is gonna be 1v1 right now. Next break is Wolf coming out on top on that one. Poland.
Mr. Boom, though, as well, actually did a lot of that. Mr. Boom and Wolf.
Okay, no more 7-1 today. Because Poland is going to get the second point against the US.
Not today. They aren't going down yet.
Yeah, look at Idkey's actually, and Waxon as well, but with the 6 misses.
Yeah, look at that miscount. 3 times as many misses as accuracy drops from Idkey. Waxon getting more misses than hundreds as well. Yeah, both of those guys did excellently on the streams. It's just That approach rate 9 does cause those misses out of the blue.
Yeah, and with that, Wolf carrying his team there alongside with Mr. Boom for the side of Poland. Xarius just couldn't hold his combo, and the US dropping a point here. I mean, the tournament, this match will continue.
We ain't done yet. And that was a break point as well, so Poland get another chance to leverage something here. There are a lot of tricky no mods remaining. This match has had a lot of mod picks, so I guess we're going to see some more no mod here. Of course, Elemental Creation was picked, but Packet Hero is open, the really jumpy map. Kokono Sose is also an option, I think, for Poland.
I really want to see that picked. I really want to see Poland play that. But
yes,
it's US picking though, not Poland.
Oh, that was okay, I saw the previous. I'm sorry, my mistake, please. Yeah, so US will be picking next then. I don't think they'll be picking Kokono Sose. I don't think they'll be doing that.
I don't know, but players like Happy Stick would be doing pretty decent on that. I don't know.
Well, maybe. Happy Stick is still playing, I believe. He is actually in the active roster for this match.
Yeah, he was here in the warm-up.
I just think that's going to be a Poland favourite pick, to be honest. But I mean, stranger things have happened, and the US will be decent on it for sure. Night Knights is also open. I think the US being more comfortable going for that small CS hard rock could be a decent option.
Yeah, the 500 PP.
See who else can farm it.
Night of Nights, name the US. Just rename the US to Bubbleman. And it's like one window against 4. And Bubbleman wins.
We are experiencing an unusually high call volume.
They're actually going to be going for the final 3 mod, and they've been favouring those 3 mods. They've picked all 3 now. The US.
Yeah, they're picking your map.
Hey!
So,
where's my
probably
royalties?
a shout out to you.
At the tone, please provide your zip code.
I don't know about that. I don't even play this when it comes up in the UK too.
Yeah, that feeling when you don't even play your own maps.
It's like, nah, man, not for me. Yeah, this is.
You could probably tell us a lot about this map.
Yeah, circle size 3, big circles, very jumpy. Although the jumps come in spikes. There's some relatively easy 1/3 single taps with huge jumps in between them. There's also a triangle at the start, which is probably the hardest part of the entire map. Should be seeing a wide array of mods here. Because it's big circles, hard rock means that the circle size doesn't get too small. This circle size is still very standard size at approach rate 10, which is very comfortable for a lot of these players. So that's a very big option. Hidden as well for the hidden specialist. So should be quite a few here.
Yeah, probably expecting Idki to go with hard rock. We did see him go hidden earlier on for fastest crash. This is a totally different map. I think he prefers more hard rock on jump maps.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him on it. You'd think he'd be feeling quite good on that. But then at the same token, playing it safe's always the good option as well.
Yeah. It looks like 2 hidden mods. Going for the minimal here for both sides. Playing it safe since the US does have the lead, so they don't really have anything to risk. Poland here, they're gonna have to battle it out in terms of consistency.
Please stay on the line. Someone will assist you momentarily.
Still a strong match point for the US on their own pick. They're still 1 map away from taking the win. Poland's keeping the fight going.
At the tone, please provide your zip code and degree of infestation. A zombie response team will be dispatched.
It's a short map this as well. Very short. Oh.
Already we're seeing A-Star and Mr. Boom missing on those triangles, as you've expected.
Oh, wow. Everyone apart from Rapis and Digital Hypno. One apiece for each team.
Wow, Digital Hypno going toe-to-toe with Rapis here on those jumps.
Yeah. They're matching up those two.
Yeah, Fiery Rage and A-Star breaking. Key now falling, but really comes down to the FC. Toy also recovering combo, similar to Wolves.
Rapis is... Well, the Polish team rather are bringing it back off the smaller combos.
Yeah, Mr. Boom with a slight combo advantage. So right now, combo advantage is in favor of Poland.
That is the end of the jump spikes, and both Rapis and Digital Hypno will take their full combo, barring any choke at the end. But the win is going to Poland, though. They're not done yet. They claim another point to bring it 6-3.
Yeah, and Rapis winning out on the accuracy.
Rapis, mate.
He's actually not spinning it.
There we go. He realizes. I think he thought it was fine, and then, yeah, the drain's not that forgiving, mate.
He thought he full comboed and threw his pen, probably. And then he just found his pen at the last second. Spin. Okay.
But yeah, that's 2 FCs and Outbreak. It's rare to see high combos on this because of those jump spikes.
Yeah,
wow.
with Digital Hypno and Rapis getting an FC on that is pretty insane. Do remind you guys that Digital Hypno is a 4-digit rank player. So for those of you out there, get inspired right now. That rank doesn't mean anything, and you can still be as good as any player out there in a tournament.
We are experiencing an unusually high call volume.
Yeah.
Please stay on the line.
Yeah,
The
pretty
carry.
close.
Momentarily.
It's like 100,000 point difference between that game, so props to Rapis for his accuracy as well with the 99.56. Wolf close,
Please provide your
full combo
zip code
400,
and degree of infestation.
same combo as Toy.
Be dispatched to your area as soon as possible.
So yeah, pretty even one on that one, but Poland coming out on ahead on that one. Getting the 3rd point of the game. It's 3-6.
Now it's time for the Poland pick.
Yeah. Reverse. Oh
Yeah. And it's Packet Hero. Okay. Okay, then. This is the super hard jump map of the Nomad pool. A map that's well over 7 stars, but it's purely mechanically focused.
Yeah, we see Monku 2K coming in for Toy. This one, very jump heavy map. And Exa is coming in for Digital Hypno.
This one's going to be hard to call because this is the kind of map a lot of these players are going to be right at home at. Although those jump spikes for sure are going to be causing widespread combo breaks. But apart from that, in between those, it's quite easy to combo these at this level for many of these players. So it's more or less consistency outside of those huge jump spikes.
We do see Hypno coming in back for Fiery Rage. Probably Fire Rage wasn't on this. I would think someone like Happy Stick would be pretty confident on this kind of map.
Yeah, this would be a good map for Happy Stick to play. Yeah, solid aim at this level.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard a rumor that he hurt his finger or something.
Yeah, he hurt his hand recently, but I mean,
alright.
he has been playing. I just don't know how much he'll be playing, but I believe he is around. Or we haven't seen him up to this point, which tells me that he's probably not going to be playing, I think. It's looking like he's not going to be featuring.
Because this map really looks like is really in favor of Happy Stick.
That's a strong 4 from Poland on a map like this, though. All 4 of those guys are known for their aim.
Where we haven't seen Wolf or Raffis being swapped out for any maps, being the primary carries for Poland.
I'm not
But
surprised.
we did see a lot of... Actually, we didn't see Idki go out for any of those maps either.
There's the point where Edkey struts his stuff.
Let's just say that, though.
Oops.
Come on, Doomsday.
Oh man, I've given up at this point, mate.
Should have
Oh, dear.
at least given him half the map and then say something like that. But not to worry, Waxon does break for the side of Poland, and that's gonna even things out. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, that jump spike catching everyone, apart from Waxon.
Waxon's
small combo.
Waxon's the only one. Deeming himself there with that FC on the jumps, recovering some combo. Meanwhile, everyone else resetting combo on that jump will mean that Poland has a slight combo advantage for now.
Yeah, it's very slim.
Oh, Waxon breaks that.
After that jump spike, it's 2 decent combos to 2. Here comes the first major jump spike now, though. One of the 2 big ones. Anyone that combos this is going to be a huge asset into that slow part afterwards.
I'm keeping my eye on Raffis for this one. And Xarius on these kind of jumps.
Here we go.
Xarius breaking, Monko 2K breaking, Idki breaking.
Both Polish high
again-
combos get it. Piggy and Raffis.
Yeah.
Hypno also got that as well with a
Yeah,
decent
Hypno.
combo.
Once again, Hypno, the only one holding that combo for the United States. I don't think that's going to be enough right now, but we still have half the map to go.
Yeah, entering a
Right
slower
now-
part now, though.
Yeah, right now
Yeah,
Piggy
shit,
and
right.
Raffis doing the work for Poland. Oh. Whoops, my turn to curse Raffis. Feels
That was a
bad.
harder jump part, to be fair. We can let you off. Makes sense in breaking there, but Piggy hasn't. And Piggy is hitting 4 digits of combo in the slow section. That's massive.
I'm not saying if anything happens, it's gonna be on you, Doomsday.
Fair enough. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Get my rabbit's feet out. Get the good mojo going. I mean, if it breaks here, then yeah, blame me, please. Waxon, Wobbleful for supporting him as well with comparable combos to the other team. Xarius matching them, but apart from that,
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
Poland.
Xarius only has half the combo of Piggy. Poland looking really strong in this one on their own pick. And the comeback is pretty much still alive here for Poland.
Yeah, look at that score advantage. Over 300k now.
Yeah,
No coming back here.
Piggy carrying Poland for this one. Oh.
Alright, next jump spike. Feels bad, man.
I'm just gonna think now.
Oh, Monko gets that one. The second major jump spike is hit by Monko 2k, but it's not going to matter. That combo
Yeah, I don't
by
think that's gonna
Piggy.
be enough. Recovering with 600, evening things out with Monkos.
Oh, and Raffis as well. How can we
Yeah.
forget Raffis? He got both of the jump spikes. Both of them from Raffis. Excellent aim from him.
Yeah, and with that, Poland picking up the point here. Is this gonna be a hyped up reverse sweep? Poland with the 4 points right now. United States still with 6.
Yeah, the Amy pick working out perfectly for Poland. They're mechanically focused players showing up when it matters, and now you feel that Poland have a head of steam here. They are very much back into this now, although the US have that next pick.
Yeah,
At this point, you got to feel it.
you feel. Sorry,
You're feeling
what
it.
we're gonna feel? Yeah.
You're feeling the fact that it's not going to be a one-sided match no more, which is nice. Well done to Poland, man. They haven't tilted out. They've buckled up, and they're back in it now.
Up until this point, it really looked like United States had one-way traffic, really, but Poland come back strong with 4 points of their own. The question is, can Poland win against United States next pick?
Yeah, you got to imagine, though, that first point from Poland was off of a fail on Amazing Break. They were about to 7-0 them, and now look where Poland are off of that.
It's just one thing after another, and ooh, we're gonna get a Hard Rock pick. Knight of Knights. Call in Bubble Man, please.
Yeah, go sub in Bubble Man for this one.
Just gonna pay him. Just like check your PayPal, please.
I would have thought
he gets...
like this would be a good pick for the US when they were further ahead, because this kind of map really preys on your nerves, the small circles and that nuts ending. But they are bringing it out now, which is interesting. They'll be decent on it, but so will Poland, and I wonder which one's going to be the more comfortable in this moment in time on this.
I'm not sure, to be honest. We did see Poland perform very well on AIM pick previously, but this is Hard Rock, so someone like Mr. Boom, we've seen over time and time again, has carried Poland in Hard Rock. So probably US running out of options here, going with mid-tier picks. Probably something they could play, but not most comfortable with, because they've used up all of that right now. And they're running out of options. And that's when we potentially see the comeback for Poland. But yeah, United States still in the driver's seat at match point. Can we see them bring home this game with a 7-4 victory, or will Poland come back with their 5th point?
Yeah, this is going to be a huge point. If US don't win this, they're playing either Forgotten or Koken or Sose, and I think both of those maps are Poland favoured, so they need to win this. Otherwise, it's probably going to Tiebreaker.
Yeah, you have to consider how easy to fail the ending as well, considering the fact that Toy and Fiery Rage failed Amazing Break early on.
All aim this. The rhythm's really easy, but of course, OD10 and small circle, wide jumps. So, be mechanically focused.
Yeah, look at Mr. Boom go. Oh. Just when I was gonna mention that double S, feels really bad, man.
Oh dear. Just before the break as well, that's unfortunate. You just see what's up there. He has 2 FCs on his team though, but he is taking on 3 FCs of the US, so. Second verse. Map doesn't really change until the end, so. Break there from Fiery, evens out the FCs, but the combo, so the Yeah, the combo lead is still in favour of the US after Rafish drops his combo.
Well, looking at the score here, United States on the verge of winning. We do have a third of the map left, but it is the much harder part of the map. Digital Hypno and Toy holding that full combo on the side of Poland. What Wolf and Wilch Q. So who's going to come out on top on this one? Accuracy-wise, though, United States are on top.
Yep. Can't forget that ending as well, regardless of how things are going. But looks like score-wise, this is the US's point to lose. And there goes Vilchku's full combo. It's only Wolf left on the Polish side. We're entering the harder part now, and it's really going to come down to a
as well. On the side of the US, Digital Hypno, the only holding full combo.
Look at Wolf go.
Oh!
There he is.
Hypno actually failing that map.
Oh, dearie. Well, there you go. That's the ticket. We were talking about that a moment ago. That ending is half this map, and it's claimed Apraxia and Digital Hypno, it seems, whereas it claims no one on the Polish team. And
ouch.
That has got to hurt. That's a second point now. The US have lost to fails. It's
Wolf
5-6.
almost getting that 500 PP, but not
Almost.
quite Bubble Man yet. Toy actually getting really high accuracy. I think the highest in the lobby. But
Yeah.
with the fails on the side of US, that's going to be a Polish point. And it's going to be ever so close to Tengoku, the tiebreaker.
Yeah, Wolf couldn't quite get the 500, but he got like a solid 450 with that miss at the end. That's pretty solid. And before we could say GG about 20 minutes ago, it is now 5-6.
Yeah, I mean, Poland coming back really strong here with their picks. United States failing that one. They could have got it, but with the fails, that didn't go as planned. And now Poland, if they win the next pick, it's going to be Koku no Sose. Very, very spicy map that I wanted them to play.
And they'd only pick it when there was nothing else left. There was only Forgotten and this left. And I think this was the best pick for them.
Yeah, I mean, this map, very iconic map from back then. A Sutton map. Very jump heavy with the squares. AR9 with, I think, 240 BPM, is it? Or is it 220? I don't remember.
240, yeah.
Yeah. Very iconic map. Did you ever try to score farm this back then?
It's not quite practical for score farm in this one, it's got to be said. There was a diff below that gave similar score to this on a full combo, a bit less, but it was much easier to full combo, so everyone just played that instead.
Yeah, because nowadays this map, really iconic map with a lot of the older patterns from Sutton. We don't really see much of Sutton's map anymore being ranked. The one that was most recently ranked was the one we've seen in the semifinals map pool. Setsubo Plantation, that was the one. This is a totally different beast. It is a really long map as well.
Yep, this one is another map that really spikes in difficulty throughout. A lot of the more calm patterns are relatively easy to combo for players used to AR9 stuff, but the difficulty spikes are really nasty, and if a single player manages to combo the big square jumps in this, it's going to be a huge asset to the team.
I mean, someone like Wolf on the side of Poland is going to be one of the big carries on this kind of map, I would expect.
Yeah, for sure you'd think, Wolf is going to be one. A lot of people have their eyes on this older AR9 style map. Toy as well should be feeling pretty good on a map like this. Xarius should be relatively decent. Vilchku and Mr. Boom have good scores on this as well, I believe.
Oh, early on. This is by Vilchku and Idki. And it's the boom. And Rafis.
Oh yeah, these early zigzags are quite tricky to snap to. We see people breaking on them a lot.
Yeah, and right now Wolf is the only one holding full combo for Poland. Meanwhile, we still have Toy, Axarius, and Fire Rage on the side of the US. But like I said, this map is well over 5 minutes, I believe. So, plenty of chances to come back.
Yeah, early days, this is a very long map. Lots of time to get used to the style as well, and a late combo can be enough to carry on a map like this.
Yeah, win for this one for Poland will mean we're gonna go into tiebreaker. So, all pressure on them, really. Toy and Wop Wop Wolf, the only ones holding double S, and as I say that Toy breaks that double S, but Wolf still holding it.
Yep, 2 full combos dropped on the US side. And Wolf gets the first squares!
Ooh. That's gonna be huge for Poland!
Yeah, no doubt. This linear pattern could be easy to get a silly misses on, and Wolf gets some miss there.
Wolf just breaks on those linear patterns. Just snapping.
Couldn't make use of that combo for that square. Impressively done, but he couldn't really leverage it.
Yeah, if he could just hold out on that linear pattern, he could have gotten more free combo on this part. Unfortunately, Wolf did break. His team slowly recovering combo as well. So pretty even on both sides right now. Everyone except for Axarius breaking on that square.
Yeah, one of the second huge jump squares, and Axarius claims it, and he can take that and try to make use of it. This part really is quite easy. Oh, as I say that, Axarius breaks on it! Oh dear. I'm sorry, dude.
Just a notice to Twitch fans, we weren't paid to do this, so...
Oh no.
It was really the commentator's curse. Too strong. No one breaks on those triangles.
Yeah. Poland have a whisker of a combo lead. They did.
They did, yeah. Oh boy.
I'm not doing this on purpose.
What's up today? This tournament is not scripted, guys.
I suppose this just shows that even on these sections, the AR9 speedy stuff can cause misses out of anyone. Not easy by any means.
Ridge breaking again. Really, no one above 500 right now, but the closest ones to 500 is Rafis, Wolf, Toy, and Itki. And Axarius.
More squares here.
Yeah, we are heading towards quarter of the map left. Toy breaking on that one. Axarius, the one holding 500-ish, 600. But Rafis and Wolf on the side of Poland holding 600, nearly 700 right now. So slowly but surely, Poland is going to claw back this one if they do keep up the combo. There's still one more part to combo. But if Wolf and Rafis can keep this up, Poland has a chance to take this one.
Yeah, they have another chance to try and make use of a huge combo.
Yeah, the suspense is real right now. Axarius, he's the only one holding 800 combo for the side of the US. He cannot afford to break right now. Meanwhile, Rafis and Wolf holding that 900, almost 1,000 combo right now.
There's nothing left in terms of really difficult part. There's only fairly... Well, there's kind of single tap stuff we've seen all the way through this map left. All they have to do is keep calm and the point is theirs.
Yeah!
Oh, with that break from Axarius.
Oh, Rafis!
Rafis with the break. And
this is very close.
But surely.
And there's still some map left. It is 1k, 10k difference. Oh!
On the death. Very nearly would have been a US point. They just needed a few more seconds and that was it.
Yeah. At the end, the Axarius almost clawed back that point but Poland, Wolf, and Raf is coming out at the end over there.
Oh.
Holy, that was very, very close.
I need to clarify something. On stream, you saw someone leave there, which means they had some score missing. I can confirm that Poland, well, for one, every player did finish there, and Poland won by 182 points.
Holy, I think that is by far the closest ever in World Cup history. 182 point difference. That is insane.
Yeah, for sure. You can't get any closer than that. Less than a single 300 was the difference. You can't write this stuff from what looked like a 7-0 United States victory, a fail at the end of Amazing Break to give Poland a lead at 6-1. Ends with the final pick being won by Poland by less than 200 points to bring us to Tengoku.
Wow.
Well, at this point, I think we need to give both teams credit for what's been an amazing match. An unbelievable display of determination from Poland to come back against the defending champions.
Yeah, I mean, I was at the end. I thought the US might claw it back at the end, but no, Poland coming away with a 182 point lead. I mean, can't get closer to that. I mean, I do have confirmation that there are other tournaments in other modes besides standard that were much closer, but nonetheless, that is some insane score difference between Poland and the United States.
But now, after all that, after the US dropping such a huge lead, they have one more chance to keep their winners bracket dreams alive on Tengoku. And now, what do they do? What is the lineup? Who wants to step up now? We're seeing some swaps.
Yeah, looking at this map, I mean, I would predict it heavily favors Poland. Oh, we see Happy Stick come in, actually. That might change things a bit.
Well, what a time to make your grand entrance. Is Happy Stick really going to be playing this after he hasn't played a single match? Maybe that's...
And with an injury as well.
Yeah. But because he's fresh from the bench, he hasn't had the same sort of tilt that his players may have experienced. He's fresh. To try and go in with a clear head. That might be the key to the US clearing this.
Well, Happy Stick is certainly not fresh when it comes to this kind of map. He's very experienced in these kind of reading heavy jump maps. And I'd expect him to perform pretty well on the side of Poland. And Rafis and Wolf being able to hold at least 700, 800 combo in this kind of map. Unfortunately, the US don't have Vaxe, who currently has a slider break on this map. So unfortunately, they have to play without Vaxe.
Here we go then. The lineups are in. Final map.
Yeah, it all comes down to this map.
The winner of this will go to the grand final. This isn't the actual final, but the winner does go through to there and guarantees at least top 2.
Like you said earlier, we were just about to say GG to the United States, almost having a clean sweep against Poland, but look at them now. Tiebreaker match.
Just a quick word about this map. This map is essentially a mechanical test for the most part. Really wide jumps in very specific shapes, lots of back and forths, lots of triangles and square patterns, with some pretty fast streams at around 230 BPM, just over.
Oh, but early on we do see Happy Stick and Idkey dropping combo, Rafis and Piggy as well, neutralizing the score. Digital Hypno, Monko 2K, oh, never mind. Digital Hypno and Wolf misses, so Monko and Boom, Mr. Boom, will be the only ones. Okay, I just keep jinxing myself now. I'm just gonna keep quiet.
on this map. Like, you can break on anything. You can't. It's just one of those maps. Mr. Boom, though, with the early huge combo to gain some lead. Really, where you get your most consistent combo will be in the first half. The map gets a lot harder once you get past that 50% mark. This is the point where you want to get those combos down, and Mr. Boom is doing that.
Yeah,
700 combo.
Mr. Boom holding that combo. He's going ham right now with the accuracy as well. Oh.
Well, he's done really good for his team. He's done the work
I just feel
there.
so bad right now. Every time we say something about a particular player, he just misses.
You just go with the flow, man. You just go with the flow. Rafis has the most major combo now, hitting those back and
hitting
forth.
those overlaps, cross screen back and forths.
Definitely one of the difficult spikes of the map, this. And Rafis FCs it. Well done to him.
Oh, yeah. Rafis keeping that combo. Will mean he'll be the next high combo for Poland. Guess not.
Yeah, it's coming down to the individuals when they get that little bit of combo to hold on to it. Now it's Hypno with a minor combo lead. Although it can Happy Stick are falling behind on their Polish compatriots, it's still going to be enough to try and keep them in this. It's 100k of advantage on a map like this. That's quite significant.
Yeah, Hypno really needs to build combo here for United States. If they want any chance of coming back here, the score is still pretty close.
Here comes the solo with lots of back and forths and some tricky 1/3. He was against Wubwolf Wolf, but he's fallen.
Yeah, he has dropped combo, and pretty much everyone resets combo except for Rafis, holding on the highest combo right now, over almost 400. If this goes on, oh, guess not, but if this goes on, Poland might just take this one with a reverse sweep. We have less than a quarter of the map left.
Yeah, the final chorus, the hardest part of the entire map, near 8-star mechanics here. The combos are sporadic. Mr. Boom has a decent one. Hypno and Monko also have decent combos.
Rafis and Boom. Mr. Boom holding on to that jump. And Monko. Oh, this is so close.
We're coming back to the start of the match. Mr. Boom versus Monko.
Boom misses Monko. Still with the 500 combo. Oh, that really hurts.
This point is just so hard to hold any sort of major combo. We're approaching the final streams now.
Yeah, it's less than 100k difference here.
They can't make this back. This is Poland's to lose if they survive.
Way. No one should fail this part. And holy hype, Poland at the end here, coming away with the reverse sweep. Holy GG.
Can you believe this? Against the defending champions, the United States have, as far as I know, in the last 2 tournaments, never went down to the losers bracket outside of the final. And they lose it being 6-0 down, about to win on a 7-0 victory over Amazing Break. 2 fails, give Poland the tiny point they needed, and they go on to win the match. Unbelievable.
Wow, I think this is one of the best matches so far in this tournament, as well as the Brazil and Korea one. This is no exception indeed. Well played to both teams. United States coming out strong in the early game, but running out of maps, Poland took advantage and took the momentum as well, going to tiebreaker and taking the win here against the United States will mean that Poland will secure second place at least, if not first, and the US will be dropping down to the losers bracket, potentially facing South Korea or the United Kingdom.
And there we go, man. Poland. Last year, they had a disappointing tournament, they didn't get that top 3 or top 4, but now they are guaranteed top 2. They are in the grand finals. They did it in the hardest way imaginable, but hey, like, their resolve is admirable.
Yeah, it was pretty much US in favor of US though, and first half, but really causing an upset here. Poland coming out strong, finishing strong, and that's what it matters.
Yeah,
So
straight
well
up.
played to Poland. Yeah.
Like the first few picks, when those consistency picks were coming out, those free mod picks that the US, they picked all 3 of them and they did excellently on them. They looked to be sort of champions incumbent when they were playing those more consistency-based maps. But once they ran out of picks and those more trickier maps came out, the Coconut Soses came out, and that sort of thing, Poland managed to claw it back, and the US, I'd say they crumbled a bit. They had some nice runs, but they lost that consistency once they ran out of those comfortable picks. But I mean, you can't take away from their effort. 6-7, you can't take away from their effort.
Both teams played phenomenally well, so really, I don't think any team should be put down for the performance